Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs and back to our LeetCode series. Today's question is very interesting and very important for interview point of view. It's all about that you have to find out the longest substring without repeating characters in a given string. You have to use a sliding window and the HashMap concept to find the length of the greatest substring without duplicate characters. What does it mean? Longest substring without repeating characters. Okay. So let's see if this is a particular string. So without repeating the character, which string is having the longest string? So you see that we have to find out a substring which is having the longest substring. So in that case, you see A, B, and C. After that, A is getting repeated, right? So we have to make sure that the longest substring should not have any duplicate character. So it should give me 3 here, right? So for example, if I'm writing, let's see my name, Naveen. So I'm checking it here. Okay, fine. That Naveen means Nave, 4 characters. After that, E is getting repeated. So in that case, it should give me 4 here. Okay, so this is the question. So again, back to let's see ABC, ABC, I'm writing here. So I hope you can see this particular screen. Here we are going to talk about, let's see one string that we are going to take it. So let's say I'm talking about the str, which is equal to, in double quote, we have A, then B, then C, then A, then B, then C, and then B, and then B in double quote, right? This is the string that is what we are having it, right? So how to solve this? We have to solve with the sliding window concept. So what is the meaning of sliding window? The sliding window is like this. This is the window, let's see, for example, and this is the start point and this is the end point. The length between these two guys is the length of this particular window, right? So we have to solve this problem with the sliding window means the moment the repetitive characters are available, we have to move the starting point here. So let's see, start is 0. Initially, now the start is pointing to 1 here. The length between these two guys is the length of this particular substring, right? So if I'm moving, let's see, for example, start is also 0 and end is also 0 here. So in that case, let's see, E is moving. So what we will do, we will keep moving E to the first location, then to the second location, then to the third location, up to what? Up to the nth location, up to the length of this particular string. So E is moving here. See this. The moment I see the repetitive character, then only I'll move the S to the next location. So if I ask you, okay, after moving this S to this particular location, what is the current size? The current size is this. Got it? So the same concept that we have to use it here as well. Now see this carefully. So ABC, ABC, BB, this is what is we are having. So I'll do one thing. I'll just write some index also here. Like index of this A is what? And A is available on 0, B is 1, C is 2, and then this is 3, this is 4. Let's see, this is 5, and this is 6, and this is 7. Okay. And then I'm creating 2 variables also. Let's see, this is the S and this is E. Both are pointing to 0, right? S equal to 0, equal to 0 in the beginning. Okay. Now what we have to do, what I told you that you have to keep moving the E. So 2 pointers we have to move. This is the end point. So end we have to keep moving up to the length. So I'll just move the E by using some for loop or something like this. We will write in the code. So now E is pointing over here. Okay, fine. Then after that E is pointing over here. Fine. Then again E is pointing over here. So the moment E is moving to this, we have to put a condition in our logic that if E is having the repetitive character, you see that E found a repetitive character A because A was already there. Then in that case, what should I do? Then in that case, we have to move the S to the next location. So now we have to move forward. So now we have to, S is not pointing to this. Now S will start pointing over here, S equal to 1 here. And what is the current position of E? The current position of E is equal to 4 here. Fine. Okay. Then again, after that, E will be here. Again, it's getting repeated. B is getting repeated. So what should I do? Then S will be moved from here. S will start moving to the next position. So S equal to 1 here. Like this. Right. Again, E will be moving it over here. C is getting repeated once again. Okay. So S will move here. S will move to the, now the S will move here. S equal to what? S equal to 3 here. So first S equal to 1, then 3 like this. S equal to 3 here. Right. Okay. Then again, E will be moving it here. B is again getting repeated. So what I'll do, S will be moving here, S equal to what? S equal to 4 here. Then again, E is moving here. It means E has reached to the last element equal to 7. Again, B is available. Yes, B is a repetitive character because B has repeated it n number of times. So what we have to do, we have to move the S also. Now the S is what? S is equal to 5 here. You see that S equal to 5 here, here. So now we have to create a formula. Now we got the last position, the latest position of S is equal to 5 and E equal to 7. So what is the formula that we have to write? The length of the window. Let's see the maximum length of the window, ML, max length is equal to end minus start plus 1. This is the formula that we have to use it. Okay. Once the entire thing is done, this is what we have to return. End minus start plus 1. So what is end? End is what? 7 minus start is 5 plus 1. So you can check it now. 7 minus 5, which is what? 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. This is the answer. And you can check that ABC is the longest substring available here, which is the length is 3. So answer is 3. This is what we have to return. You can apply the same thing, some other string also. Let's see, let's take one more example. Str is equal to Naveen here. So here I'm writing str is equal to Naveen, N-A-V-E-E-N. I'll write this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Simple. What I told you, both start end is equal to 0 initially. We have to move what? We have to move the end pointer up to what? And we have to keep moving the end pointer up to the length of this particular string. So E will be reaching here. And then we have to put a condition that the moment you see the repetitive character, increase the value of S also. It means move the S to the next position. Fine. So A is not repeated. Okay, fine. Then E will reach to the V. Is still not repeated. Then E will reach to this particular guy. E is still not repeated. Fine. The moment E will reach to this particular E, its E is repeated, right? Because it's already repeated here. So now what I'll do, I'll stop and then I'll stop for time being and then move the S equal to 0 to the next position. So S will start pointing where? Now I'll say S is equal to 1 here. Fine. Okay. Then E will go to here is equal to 5th position here. N is getting repeated. You said, okay, let's see, this is small n. Yes, n is again repeated. Then in that case, what should I do? Then in that case, I have to do what? I have to move the S once again. So I'll say S, let's see, S is equal to simple 2 here. So this is the current thing, that is what we are having. What are the formula that I told you? The maximum length is equal to end minus S plus 1. End is what? 5 minus S is equal to 2 plus 1. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So answer is 4 here. You can see NAVE. This is the answer, NAVE. So this formula, we have to use it here. Simple. So this is the logic that guys that we have to use it. Now we have to write the code. So once we understand the thing, yeah, this is how it is working. So same thing now we will apply in the form of coding now. Okay, now this is the function that I have created. And then we are supplying the str over here. And we will call this function by passing the input here, right? So first of all, what I'll do, I'll create, writing a code is not a big deal, guys. Now start is equal to 0 initially, right? And then I'm creating another variable. Let's say this is a max length variable, which is equal to also 0 initially. And then I'll start writing a for loop here. And before that, let's create one hash map also, because we have to use the concept of map here. Otherwise, how will you check that repetitive character is coming or not? So we will apply the hash map here. So let's quickly use one hash map. And then I'm creating, in this particular hash map, the character as a key. And then this is the integer as a value. And then map is equal to, let's see, new hash map. This is what we are writing. And then I'm writing the same generics both sides. Now I'm writing a for loop here. After writing this for loop, I'm creating what? Integer end is equal to 0. Starting with end equal to 0, right? So after that, end equal to 0, as I told you earlier also, both start and end will start pointing to 0. End equal to 0, and then end is what? Up to the str dot length of this particular string, and then keep increasing end plus plus here. First, I'll do one thing. I'll create one character. Let's see. I'll check the current character, which is equal to this. And then I'm writing from str dot character at, and then I'm checking on the end. So end is what? End is initially 0. So it will check that, okay, yeah, A is available. So current character is A. The first character is A. And then immediately I'll check that condition that this particular A is a repetitive character or not. It means this there is a key available or not. So I'm just going to use that method contains key with this current. That is what I'm using it, the current character. So obviously the condition is not satisfied, right? Because this particular map initially is totally blank. This is a blank map. In this map, nothing is available. So first time it will check that current is what? Current is equal to initially A. So it's not available. The condition is not satisfied. It will go where? Outside of this particular if condition, right? If it is not available, then I'll do one thing. I'll just start filling this particular map. So I'll simple write map dot put function that I'm going to use it. And in this particular function that I'm writing, put and whatever the current character, and then the value is what? The integer is end over here. So I just filled my hash map here, right? So first time what will happen? This A is equal to 1 will be filled here. Nice. And then I have to update my maximum length also. I'll keep checking the maximum length here as well. The maximum length is equal to what? Here I'm going to use math dot. See this particular max function, that is what I'm going to use it. Initial maximum length is equal to what? 0. And whatever the formula that we have written, n minus start plus 1 here. Right? N minus start plus 1. Right? Okay. And once everything is done, you simple finally return what? I have to return the maximum length here. So you see that maximum length here. So instead of void, I have to write int here. Okay, we will see the pseudocode, I mean, dry code also, like we will see in the debug mode also, we will see that. Okay, but still we have to write the if condition here. If condition means here, I'll say that it means the repetitive code is found. I mean, the repetitive character is found, or I can say the character is repeating now. Then only we have to come inside the if condition, right? I'll write if the character is repeating. See this? Very interesting. Now, let's do one thing. Once again, A equal to this. So A equal to 1, we have already filled. After that, B. So what will happen again? The next character is what? Next character is B. B is available in this particular hash map? No. It is not available. No need to write the if condition. Simple B is equal to what? B is equal to, B is equal to 1 here. Sorry, A is equal to 0 initially. Obviously, A was 0 position. So A equal to 0, B equal to 1. After that, same thing with the C also. C is equal to 2 here now. Right? A equal to 0, B equal to 1, and C is equal to 2. Perfect. Then it will check the A. Current is what? Current is A. This key is available. Yes, this key is available in the hash map. If the current key is available, what I told you, we have to update the value of start. Move the sliding window, right? Move the starting point of this particular sliding window. So start is equal to what? Again, I'm writing math dot max function that I'm going to use it. And here I'm writing check start. And whatever the map dot get the current value of this particular current character and then add plus 1. So see this, what will happen? Start is what? 0 comma what? So here it will check that between 0 comma map dot get current is what? A is available here. Yes, 0 plus 1, it will give you 1 here. Now you got it why I'm writing plus 1 here. So between 0 and 1, what is the max value? The max value is 1. So start will be 1 now. It means the start pointing to the next pointer. Perfect. And then after that, again, it will keep checking. Then again, after that, we have B. So B key is again available. Then again, it will use the same formula. So it will keep doing up to what? Up to the length of this particular string. And now I'm going to call this particular function. Let's test it with various string. Is it really working or not? The logic that we have written. So I'm calling this particular function here. I'm passing the input here, whatever ABC. And then I'm saying, okay, let's see the maximum length I'm getting it. And I'm printing the max length on the console here, system.out.println. Then I'm printing ml here. Right? So let's see, is it really working or not? It should give me 3 now. So you see that is giving me 3. Nice. Let's see for Naveen, it should give me what? Naveen. It should give me, let's run it again. It should give me 4. Perfect. Then I'm writing, let's see, some string which is completely unique, no repetitive character, LPOIUVY, whatever I'm writing. See, the thing is getting repeated. So it should give me what? It should give me 13 over here, like this. So it will just keep checking and then keep updating the maximum length, and then it will give it to you. Now let's quickly check ABC once again and BB in the debug mode, right? So that we'll get an idea how exactly things are working. I'll do one thing, I'll put a debugger at line number 22, and then I'll go to the debug mode so that I can see all the variables and everything here as well. And then see this, right? All the variables will be displayed here. Let me just simple right click and then go to, instead of run as, debug as Java application. You see that start equal to 0, max length is equal to 0, and then you can check all the variables here. This is my string. Initial hash map is completely blank here. You see that completely blank, and is also 0. Start is also 0. Max length is also 0 initially. And then I'll quickly pick the current character. The current character is what? A. Check that inside the hash map is available. No, see, the hash map is totally blank. It's not available. So it will go to line number 27 directly and fill the hash map. So you see that a equal to 0. This is what we have written, a equal to 0 in the beginning, right? Then calculate the max length. So max length is what? Max length is equal to 1 over here. Nice. Then again, check that. Now the next character is what? Next character is B. See, the current character is B. Again, it will check that this character is available inside the hash map. No. If it is not available, let me fill it. You see the hash map now B equal to 1. Again, it will check the maximum length here. Maximum length is 2 now. Again, I am running it. Current character is what? C now. C is available inside the hash map. No. If it is not available, then immediately fill it. So C equal to 2 now. C equal to 2 got filled. Then check the maximum length. Now you can check the maximum length here. What is the current position? See the formula. The formula is really working or not for us. The maximum length is what? 2, comma, right? Maximum length is 2, comma, and what? And is, you see that 2 minus a start minus 0. So 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. So between 2 and 3, what is the maximum number? 3. So max length after this line will be 3 over here. So let's see this. You see that max length is 3 now, right? Okay. Then after that, it will go to A. See this. Now the current character is what? See, this current character is A, repetitive character. How to check the repetitive character? Inside the hash map, the key is really available or not, already available or not. If it is available, condition is satisfied. Move the start pointer. See, I'm moving the start pointer with this. So start pointer is pointing to 1 now. Can you see that? 1. Then again, update the hash map. So put current is what? Now you see that map A is equal to what? A is equal to 3. Now the latest A is available on the latest occurrence of A is available on the third position. We can say that. You see that A is equal to on third position available. Again, check the sliding maximum size. So again, it is checking max length is still 3, right? So it will keep checking it. See, I'm keep running it. Now again, current is B is getting repeated. Hash map, update the value of B equal to 4 now. See, B equal to 4 now. Okay. Then again, next is what? C. Current is C. You see that current value is C. Then again, hash map, inside the hash map is available. Move the start pointer to the next position and then update the value. So for map in the C is equal to 5 now. Okay. Then again, max length, it will check max length is 3, is still 3. Okay. And then again, it will keep doing it up to the length of the string. Let's see this. Okay. I'm just keep running it. And then again, this is the current B. Check it, map dot put max length. And then length of the string is completely done up to the length of the string. And what is the current value of max length? The current value of max length is 3 here. You can check it if you really want to check, right? The endpoint, whatever it is there, last endpoint was 7 minus the start was, I think, 5 and then plus 1. So 7 minus 5, which is 2, plus 1 is equal to 3. So max length will be 3, will be returned back to you, right? So see this, again, I'm running it. So return will be given to the ML variable at line number 38, and it will print it on the console 3 here, which is absolutely working fine. Nice. So in the debug mode also, we can check that. Later on, if you really want to write a couple of other checks, what is the string length is equal to 0, then return, nothing, or return 0 or -1, that also you can do it. If str equal to null, null check also, you can throw the illegal exception or null pointer exception or whatever. That also you can throw it. Like this also we can do it here, right? If all the characters are having one character, another check also the repeat. If one character is there, simple return one. That also we can do it. So these are the corner cases that you can add it later. But this is the main logic. I don't want to spend time on the corner cases that you can add it. But this is the main thing that is what we have to use it over here. So if the interviewer is asking, tell me the time complexity for this. So it will be a normal O of n. It will be a linear time complexity because each character is processed once. An endpoint is moving towards the right hand side, and the start pointing is only moves the right side. Right? This particular start point is only moving the right side if the duplicate is found. So that's why it is giving you O of n, the linear equation it is giving to you. So the time complexity for this particular program will be O of big O of n here. This will be the time complexity, which is a linear equation. It will create that. Okay. I hope it's clear. So that's all for this video, guys. If you're liking this series, I know the series is slightly lengthy, each and every program that we have to cover first the logic, then we have to write the code. This is how I don't want to write the code. I mean, I don't want to just copy paste the code and then explaining from the code directly. No, first we have to understand what is the problem, how to solve it, what is the logic, what do you mean by sliding window, how to maintain the pointers and everything, how to move the pointers. If you understand in the form of diagrams and everything, then only we can write this code. See, writing the code is not a big deal, right? But if I'm writing the copy pasting the code and then I'm explaining you, then you will never understand these kind of problems. So please practice this way only. Thank you so much, guys.